Good evening and welcome back to the Addams Family Mystery Mansion. This is part 3 and the finale to the Toy Town Tinkers. And also this is the last video of 2022 as far as content goes. And we'll be moving to the new year. But before we do that, we might as well go ahead and for one last time for 2022, look at what posts were there on the socials. A lot of animation ones, so this will be interesting. So first things first. We got the ones of cookie decorations, which you love to see in your home, and give some items. Basically, these were the craftables that they were showing off, which is somewhat interesting, but, you know, again, always have to keep it with the talking to people, right? The next one is the furniture, talking about what was your favorite furniture during the holiday in the comments. Again, it's like the same thing, except it's slightly different to what they were saying, but I digress. Anyways, the next one they post was this, which was a quote, because tonight's a very special night, be afraid, be very afraid. This was during Christmas, I would believe. This is what they were posting here. Then followed to the snowy decoros, basically the talking about the fact that snow has been added to assimilation, which, you know, it's always a great place to find things like that, especially fun indeed. Especially the snowy pixie thing, but, you know, I digress. Anyways, next one is Gomez, which basically is, how's the holiday spirit so far? Do you have your gifts wrapped yet? Basically talking about that, which I guess makes sense. This whole thing about that just kind of coming before, but I digress. Next one comes up with the Show Your Mansion post, which, as you probably know, is basically talking about just to, you know, show off your mansion and get some stuff as well, or, you know, things of that nature. The next one is wishing us an unhappy holidays. This was when the old day of Christmas passed, so we're going to see a nice picture of this with Gomez and Morticia under the mistletoe, as it were to perspective. And then the next one is the favorite event of the year, talking about what would be your favorite event of the year. And I actually have mine, which I'm going to share with you near the end of this video, as well as showcase some other things of what I thought were not the best. But you'll see when I get there. And last but not least, we got Share Your 12 Wishes, because this was the last post posted before the end of the year. And talking about the fact if you had 12 wishes that you made with 12 o'clock, they'll come true. I don't know about that, I haven't really tested it, but perhaps someone can confirm that to me down below if that did happen. But anyways, saying a bunch of words over and over again, that's something that is going to be annoying, and I do apologize. Anywho, now then, before we jump into the gameplay, we have one last thing, is to show you the app icon, the other alternative, which is this, with Socrates and Wednesday, and the theme that they have, which is actually nice to see Socrates all get up and ready to help Wednesday out with her tinkering. But I digress. Anyways, we're going to be jumping into this thing. This is from the 18th of December, and we have a special guest we're going to be taking a look at, so let's say hello to them, shall we? So I don't know how I did this, but here she is. Welcome to part 3. Hope this was worth it. Let's find out what she has in store for us. Oh boy, look at this. So first things first, we got the Christmas. Okay, hold on a second. So this was the holiday event, I think, but they're literally saying Christmas, so even they are knowing that, going like, yeah, we know. It's not holidays. Screw that. It's Christmas, man. Christmas event. But I digress. Then we have the Halloween stories. Oh boy, that was a fun one indeed, with the Grand Canyon chair. Leprechaun statue from St. Patrick's event. I believe that was the second one back in 2021. Yeah. Anyways, there's that. Another St. Patrick's event, but I believe this one was from the first one. I might be mistaken on that. We got the Thanksgiving event stairs. I believe this was the one in 2020, because the first one, which was 2019, wasn't really an event, but it was, you know, close enough. And then this was the spring event for the armchair, which I believe was the first spring one. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's the first one. I might be wrong on that, but there you go. Well, Agatha, that was well worth it. Thank you for joining us, stopping by. Hopefully, the travel wasn't too bad. Not like I was gonna buy anything from you, but there you go. Again, this is doing that for me. Anyways, I got this going on here. And so far, did I get all the items I need? I did. Okay, so we just need to wait for that. And then we'll get to continue on the quest line and go from there. And it should be fun. Also, I moved Socrates, so he ended up coming over here, which is, you know, he's a good boy doing that. So I'll see you in a bit. Oh, and if you're curious, I ended up winning another box. Because why not? I needed more boxes. So we got the normal decorations done. Let's collect that. Collect it. Okay, good. It did count it. Okay. So let's go ahead and put these decoration stuff down, at least. So we got the grenades. Nice. Oh. Hello, Ichabog. I didn't see you there. And now let's put down the speakers. Yes, the skull speakers. And yeah, let's put it over here, because why not?
I made you something too, Parker. I know Pugsley blew up your speakers, so... New speakers? And they look like skulls. How... Wednesday of you.
Yeah, I'll make you look badass, Parker.
It's the least I can do, Parker. As a friend, you're bad to the bone.
Oh, you gotta do that part Wednesday. Are you getting rubbed off from your brother?
Coming from you, that's quite a compliment. Thanks.
But yes, that was very nice of her to do. Nice all around. Cool. So now I guess it's time for the little brother, what he's gonna get.
Pugsley, since you're my favorite nephew, I got you a special present.
But aren't I your only nephew, Uncle Fester?
Not that you know, Pugsley. Exactly. And look what I found in the simulations dump. A deactivated nuke.
That's amazing! I bet I can restore it to operational status in no time.
Yeah, you can set it off for New Year's. Big kaboom. Alright. These presents are garbage. Nice. Light bulb model, and Pugsley's gonna give to whatever you call it. And then we need rusty soldiers. That's the next one. And I guess he's gonna be doing that for a bit. So let's see. What's the next thing after that? It is a tree. I don't know who's getting that. Oh, so that's it. So it's just a tree, and then that's the end of it. So I guess 2 more quests, and then we're done. Interesting indeed. Well, hopefully I could get my, the other things going. Oh, hi, Santa Crow. Nice to see you again. Yeah, that's what I thought. You were supposed to blow up. But yeah, nice stuff indeed. Alrighty, well, yeah, got some stuff going on here, as per usual. Alright, well, that's fun. So, we got that going on. And, yeah, I guess, nothing else new as of right now. So keep myself occupied. Oh, actually, hold on, I just looked, we got 84. So, why don't we go downstairs for a second, shall we? Welcome back to the basement. Just eating a piece of chip, because I got myself a cage tax collector. Finally. I need to put him into somewhere You know what? Yeah, he's gonna be chilling out over here next to the winery because he wanted that sweet, sweet wine.
How did a skeleton end up in this place?
Let's have a look. See what's in his briefcase. Ah, it all makes sense. It's a tax collector who fell into a trap many years ago.
I'm beginning to understand why your property taxes are so low.
Hey, pretty good deal. And there we go. Now we get to continue on with the dungeon if anything. Right, we got that going on.
It's so dark down here that I can't see my head in front of my face.
It is a bit dim. Did anyone bring a flashlight? A light spell? A torch?
After the incident with villagers, I can't stand torches. Let's find some candles.
Oh yeah, that did happen in the movie in the beginning, didn't it?
I think I've found some candles. What do you think, Morticia? Will they work?
Let me guess. They're Pugsley's dynamites.
Those aren't candles, Gomez. They're the skeletal fingers of the tax collector.
Ah, okay, much worse. Burning light. Joan of Arc. Fireball. Light spell. Well, isn't it fortunate? I think I have a bunch of people who can do that for me. Yes, you can cast a light. And if I'm not mistaken... actually, hold on a second. I think you were the one who gave him... No, you're not the one who gave me the Joan of Arcs, I think. Who gives me that? Fester, you give me it? No. You don't give me... Why did it click on Fester? Hold on. No, wrong one. Why am I looking at the Christmas stuff? Yeah, that's... okay, well... I could have sworn someone actually does that for me. He can give me a fireball spin. Or spall. Cool, so he can do that down here. I don't know what's going on, but there you go. That's an animation if I ever did see one. Right. So somebody does give me Joan of Arc. You know what? Was it Wednesday? It might be Wednesday. Give me a... I just want to make sure. Let's see if it is Wednesday. Because it could be her. No, sorry, Gomez. I didn't mean to click on you. Yeah, so let's see, Wednesday. Yes, it is. Okay, so it's the Hunt for Deals stuff. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna do that just yet because doing stuff for the, quest. So we're gonna do that instead for now. But yeah, at least I know I got Joan of Arcs. Which is good, So yeah, that was fun. And I guess we'll see what assimilation has for us and see if that's all done. But maybe not. So I'm an idiot because... Oh, cool. So this is a here. Yeah, I wish I knew that sooner, but okay, cool. Of course. I was clicking on the potion shop thinking like, oh, I need all this type of stuff, but silly me. This is what I needed, the spotlight. I have more than enough. So we got to do that for 45 minutes. So I guess I'll be back once that's done. Most likely it's going to be for a little bit anyways because I'm going to take my sweet time. So yeah, it won't be right away. But yeah, at least assimilation is also going along smoothly for the most part. So there's that. By the way, thank you so much for having characters do stuff now. That is so much better than going through this stupid mechanic. I'm sorry, it's a neat mechanic, but it was dumb. I did not like it at all. Well, one of the two things are done. I'm up there, so now I just need 5 more. Wish me luck. I recently just opened a box and look at this monstrosity I ended up unlocking. Yeah, abomination indeed. Let's see if we can find Cousin It and decorate him to make him look like that abomination. If I can find him, that's the question. Where you be, Cousin It? Well, we got that, so there we go. Okay, fine. Have it your way, Cousin It. Well, we got all the costumes for him, besides the new one, which is going to come up. But there he is. That's what he looks like. Wake up. Oh yeah, so he can actually do that. Alright. Let's see, is there anything animation exclusive for him here? I don't think there is, but you never know. Let's see this. No, there's not. Okay, that's what I figured, but you never know. That's why you wanted to double check, because maybe he does. Oh, okay, cool. So, up to glitches again. That's fun. That's fun indeed. Okay. Well, we got some stuff going on here. Oh, we should probably look at assimilation, shouldn't we? Alright, we're back here. So now, let's go ahead and finish this first quest off.
These spotlights will light up the maple tree nicely.
Or they would if it was ever night here.
Yeah, good point, but I think due to technical limitation, that will never happen. There you go, maple nostalgia. Alright, let's see what we need to do now.
I could really use a snack right about now, Dad.
Here's a coin. Go find a vending machine so you can buy something to eat.
Where exactly?
You have a point. I guess we should install one.
Place vending machine down, which I think I did, to customize it. So this is what I need, metal, and then I need glass. Alright, I think I have somebody, yeah, somebody's doing glass, but I need metal, so I think that's Fester's thing. If I can find him. The spooky clown. There he is. You know, he has the clown outfit. I do want to unlock it just so he can be a clown, but I'll leave it for now. Alright, so a vending machine is the next item we need to do, so shouldn't be too long. So I had an update with my phone, and it did something wonderful. Look at the corner on the right. Remember that green button? It's gone now. Yes, they're finally not recording that stupid thing, which I'm glad. I wonder why they didn't do this in the first place, but I digress. Anyways, it is Monday now, and as you can see down below, there is a new request. I believe this is the last one, because there's only 2. And if I'm not mistaken, the second one's always rubies. But I might be mistaken. Maybe it's something new. No. Nope, it's rubies. Of course. Alright, let's just get them then. Because I need to get them back. So, there you go. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Could have been something nice, but, you know. I'm gonna blame the fact that they didn't have the person here, so that's my excuse. So yeah, this is slowly coming along. Though, unfortunately, it's gonna be a little while until I can get to this. So I'm most likely to get the toy soldiers before I get this here. And I think the problem is I only have 2 characters that can do stuff, so hopefully the other packs become available for me to buy so I can start getting faster, but yeah, it's gonna be a little while. Well, I've been selling some stuff, and you know, basically, yeah, okay. So I should get all the items now. If you look over here, 12 more days left. It's a Thursday, so next day we're gonna get to another deal, hopefully. But let's put this down. As you can see, it is a costume. So, you know, New Year's, turkey. I'm trying to remember what this one was from. I can't for the life of me remember. But anyways, put this one down here. Because why not? And then place the light bulb. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Wednesday and Lurch helped me make you something exceptional, Uncle Fester. I know how you like old things, so we made you a replica of the very first light bulb.
I don't know what to say, Pugsley. I'm speechless.
Well, that's because you jammed the light bulb in your mouth.
Yeah, I noticed that too, but I didn't want to say anything. Anyways. If I'm not mistaken, this is the last one. And, that is saying something. Anyways, I think, where is it? There you go. Alright. I guess let's finish this quest.
Hello? Anyone home? There you are. I have a holiday present for you. I couldn't help notice you didn't have a holiday tree up yet, so I brought you one.
Unless, of course, you bought the bundle. Then you technically had one. Or you used the ones from last year, which is a lot better.
We don't need a ridiculous plastic tree to celebrate Margot.
Wednesday, we need to embrace local culture. It's what this time of year is about.
Artificial, sentimental is real. So get the 2 holiday spirits, which is easy. Plastic tree. That's the last thing we need to do. So sure enough, let's do that. And yeah. Also, yeah, this is like our first Christmas tree we got. And I love this because it looks exactly like what do you call it? In the special, it's like a dead tree, and it's like, oh, this is perfect. We've had it for years. Oh, yeah, and the black and white one over here. And then you got a traditional one, you got a present one, and now it's a fake black and, one. Unless you do the robotic stuff. But, I digress. Anywho, yeah. I guess that's it for now. So hopefully we'll get more stuff coming in, and I get to the other packs, so I get to show you what they look like. And then I guess that's it for this, and get my final thoughts over this and what I think overall. So yeah, expect that. Anywho, that's it for now, and I shall return when something happens. Most likely next day or so, because that's when the deals come in. And then I should hopefully get some deals going on that I can get some stuff. So be on the lookout for that. Well, it's Friday. You know what that means. The deals are here. Oh, and also Noel's here too. This is what he's offering. No, thank you. But what's so special about the deals going on this time? Well, it doesn't seem like anything's popping up, unfortunately. Maybe later on it might pop up, but it doesn't seem like it's... Oh, interesting. First time I saw that happen. But I digress. Anywho, if we look over here, yep, we've done that. But if we check on the deals, this is what's going on right now. So it seems like all 3 of them are on sale. Although the Gold Pass, not so much low price. It's probably like a few dollars less. But the Holiday Spirit and the Couple's Goals are probably half off. So that's pretty interesting. But anyways, let's go ahead and do the Tinker Gold Pass first off and go from there. And just a friendly reminder exactly what goes on here, as this is what we're going to be getting. So a lot of this. So probably we're going to get some skins. We got 3 costumes. Actually, we might actually... Nah, we're going to get all 4 costumes. So yeah, there we go. And there we go. We should be done. There we go. Perfect. So let's say hello to all the stuff we unlocked. So there we go. So the other thing too is I'm going to have to try to decorate the whole mansion. So got a Holiday Tinker, Snowman, Holiday Costume, Holiday Helper. Alright. So again, I'm going to have to figure out how to design all this stuff here, because I have no idea. It's going to be a little bit wonky. That's for sure. For designing everything here. But I'll try to figure it out. We also have a lot of boxes, so that's to be expected. Let's there we go. And we got the joke from last time. Oh, right. You know what? Maybe we can also design some of these presents here. So change the color. We'll have one be blue. Another will be orange. If I can grab it. Orange. There we go. So it's not all the same. So 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, so this will work out. So there. There. And just trying to do... Again, I'm going to have to set everything up here, but yeah, it's something I'm going to have to do on my off time when I figure out what I want to do. Anyways, let's do this. Apply to all. There you go. And then get rid of this. Oops. There you go. We are going to need you in a little bit, and need to move some of this stuff here. So I think... For the most part, I'll probably move the chairs. I know, the gifts anyways. That's for sure. But anyways, let's go ahead and unlock the characters. So first things first, we got Pugsley. So let's see. Go over here. What do you need? Oh, you need one of the gift boxes. Okay, so how do we do it so it's like around Santa over here? That's my guess, yeah. So do that. Get to watch me decorate. Isn't that fun? Anyways, I doubt he's gonna go into any of these ones here that I'm kind of doing. But, you know, I'll probably decorate a little bit more later on. But, I'm just gonna put these in the box for now. Alright. So anyways, let's see him go into one of the boxes. Then we go to Fester next. Okay, so let's see, open in boxes. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, I forgot that also reminds me of something. So I did not realize this until after the fact, but apparently, let me move this box real quick. Okay, so this is something I didn't notice, but if you look at the mistletoe, they actually put missiles on there. So of course it blows up. Oh God, gotta be funny with that, aren't you? Aren't you punny with that type of stuff? But yes, there you go. Pugsley's getting blown up because they put mistletoe in the boxes. Cute indeed. Funny, humorous, because they enjoy that type of stuff. So there's one more time with that. Boom. He falls on the floor. And then he got the resets. So now we got that done. Put this back. Alright, now it's time for Fester. And you're stuck. Don't worry, I'll fix you. And I'm going to do the Holiday Tinkerer. There he is. And there's the Let Be Light. So there he is doing this. Yep. So it's weird that the light's on there. I would think that the light is kind of glitchy because it's supposed to be on the bottom there. I think that's what's supposed to happen. It's supposed to be like the lights, like, but it's floating up in midair. So that's kind of strange. But okay. But yeah, I get it. He's just kind of getting shocked, which is something that he tends to do. Yeah. Interesting design. I'm going to have to move him a little bit just to fix it up a bit. Next is Lurch. Now, I think you need the, put you in their holiday getup. Yeah, you need the holiday thorns, so let me just go ahead and put that down before I forget. Now, where should I put you? I'll put you over here for now. Okay, so now let's go back to Lurch, do the holiday thorns, and then it's going to be Parker. And I'm trying to think what Parker is needing in order for her stuff. So let's go over here. There he goes. Interesting that what he's doing here. Oh, he cut himself. Poor boy. But I love that. Look how weird they're kind of stretching this thing. It's like they're stretching the images and all that stuff. But I get it. It's a, you know, lights, but in thorns. Interesting animation. I do like that. Makes me wonder which animation is going to stay behind. We didn't get to see exactly with the other one. But at least we get to see this one. At least all the characters will probably get their holiday decorations. So there we go. And we got that going on here. Right. So I think the next one we should do is the holiday one. The couple skulls, I mean. So that's what we get for here. Which is nice. More snowmen, by the way. But let's get this. And we're done. So we got this one now. And we got a new thing with the gingerbread mansion. So nice. Got the ugly sweater. Yeah, so we got both ugly sweaters. So anyways, let's put this down here. Probably, yeah, let's put it like that. We need to move this probably somewhere like... Yeah, like that. And then gotta put the snowman with the other ones here. If they fit. Unfortunately, I don't think they can. Or I should say... they have to fit properly. So maybe move this here. If I can hold it. Now let's try. Blocking the way. Yes, there we go. Army of snowmen. Just snowmen, gentlemen. Right. So now let's do this. My god, look at the boxes I got. It's too much. So he also opens gifts. Open presents. So let's just do this. And now let's see him open up a present. See which one he does. He does this one here. So gives us a gear. And it disappears. Interesting. I do like that. That the different ones are always there, so it's not always the same thing. Yep. Interesting. And he's in front of the snowman, the Santa Claus there. He does seem too bothered, though. So now let's go to Morticia. Let's see her, what she does. Just over here. Dress up. And you need, play with thorns. And you need the... There. Alright, let's move this real quick. Somewhere like over here. Yeah. Alright, cool. So this is what you do. Playing with the reindeer and kind of having a bunch of reefs go on top of it. Makes sense. Alright, cool. Nice. Indeed. Interesting animation. Right, so we got that going on here. So we'll probably move Socrates and kind of have him. Yeah, we'll do that. And then I think we should do the last one, which is the no. Let's have you do your thing. And now we need to get the last one, which is the Holiday Spirit Pack. And I think that will be it for now. So let's do that. Right, and that should mark everything. So there we go. We got everything here. Cool. So if I'm not mistaken, this also should unlock all this stuff here. Yeah, so we got all of them, so that's great. And then we got the final prize, so that's great. It's holiday dress, holiday tree. And I believe that's everybody now. I think we have all the holiday stuff that's been partaked. So let's go ahead and do this. Switch it over here. There we go. And this is the holiday facade for this year, which is really nice. I like the candy cane like stuff. Kitty, you're walking weird, and the gears and everything like that to make it mechanical and what have you. And then we have certain trees now that we've unlocked, but that's not all. We also have it. I already got things not partaking, unfortunately, this year. So let's do that. There we go. Holiday reindeer. So now we have everybody. So now let's go to it, cousin it. Again, I always forget. Right. And then you do the gift presents. So let's see where you are at right now. You're over here. Okay. So that's not too bad, I guess. So we get to see. So this is what he does. He throws the 3 presents there. And I believe you drop the ghost stuff, right? Yeah, so you do that. Fun idea for the decorations and whatnot. So kudos to that. So we got that there. Cool. Alright, fun. Alright, so we got that. Now then, let's go over here. And so we got oh yeah, we forgot Parker. My bad. Sorry, Parker, I forgot about you. Let's dress you up like Santa Claus. Right, select toys, and you need the box, which I believe is over here, right? So let's just... So the stairs are kind of wonky for some reason, for the skin anyways. Where did I put the oh, you put it over here. Okay. That, where are you? I don't know where she is. I had to pause real quick just to see what's going on, but I can't see her. Where is Parker? Did she go somewhere else? Oh, she went somewhere else. She went over here. No wonder. She was supposed to go to the other toys. But okay, whatever. Use the one here. Oh, what the? Okay, that's weird. Hold on, I need to move this. Move this over here for now. I want to see this. Okay, let's start this again. So let's see this here. So she does this. Yeah, she's looking for the toys, and then one of them's floating up. Creepy. Really creepy. Creepy indeed. So let's do this again, just to make sure. There we go. There, though. There. And, yeah, it's kind of hectic because we're getting closer to the holiday season. And, you know, home for family and all that type of stuff. It just kind of goes crazy. But that's to be expected, right? But I still do these videos for you guys because I like you that much. All right. So, Kitty doesn't have anything, right? I don't think he does. He does not, right? No, he doesn't. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. So, Grandma doesn't have it. You don't have it. Thing actually doesn't have anything, so he's done. He doesn't need to do that anymore for me. He doesn't need to dance anymore. Just to make sure. Yeah, okay, cool. Just making sure. Right, so, yeah, so Thing. Aunt Sloom's not available. And we got these other two here. Yes, okay, so I got everybody. Cool. So let's do this. What do you need to do? Oh, you need the metal tree. Alright, let's do that real then quick. Because I think I remember what you do. So let's just go over here. And, wrong one. And we got the metal tree. And it is animated, so that's nice. I think, let's see, where can I put you? That's not in the way. Probably here, I think. Yeah, I mean, sure. I think that works out fine. So let's go over here. And then Ichabod does his own thing, so he doesn't need an item per se. So let's see her decorate the tree. This is what she does. So the sock drops down, she goes to the other side, put it up there, the other sock drops down, and she just kind of rotates in between. So it's like, you know, every time she's like, darn it. So she's like, what? Go there, drops, darn it. Switch. So cute animations, especially with the whole metal tree. I think this is like the best holiday thing you can get up with the whole metal themed, or mechanical theme that they got going on here. So there's that. And last but not least, let's look at our boy Ichabod. And let's see what he does. So, there he is. Nice and festive like he should be. And the holiday spirit with mistletoe. So, okay, cool. So he's like that. And, a big stretch. So let's try this again. Yep. He's panting. He's like, alright, let's try it again. Nice and stretch. I give it credit. I do like the little, efforts to kind of do, like, give it a little personality despite it's a tree. Like, look at this. I can feel his struggles. But I love the fact that he's decorated. It looks nice. He looks like a festive holiday tree for the Addams. Definitely. Alright, so I think that's basically it for there. Right, so I think that's it. As far as the animations go, I think we got all of them. And we're pretty much done, because with this, we finally got the new item, which is a few of them, actually. Holiday Thorns, again. We don't really need that. We need another snowman. I guess I'm going to have to try to sell these or put them away. But we got that as well. So, let's go ahead and kind of put this somewhere here. And we can actually, it's a decoration, so we can actually change these to be more of the color in question. But for now, I think I'm going to put it with the other festive stuff. For now. Yeah, so I just need to put this somewhere that makes sense. Why not? Okay, cool. So we got that going on here. And, let's see. What else can we do? I think that's it for now. Right, okay. So, there's that. And I believe we don't have anything else. I mean, we do have the Holiday Thorns, but I guess we can put down again over here. Yeah, why not? And now, the piece de resistance. This plastic tree. Wow, look how boring this looks. Looks so festive. And I think after this ends the whole story. So let's see what happens.
Okay, we'll accept your plastic tree, Margot.
Oh no, why is she over there? She's not supposed to be there. She's supposed to be up there. Oh god, we got the glitch again.
Aren't you forgetting something else, Wednesday?
And I promise not to kill you. At least not today.
See? When they say we don't know how to celebrate the holidays, they're dead wrong.
Here's to an unhappy end of the year. Let's celebrate together.
There we go. All done. And that marks the end. So then we have a bunch of this stuff. So then we need this here, and then I'll go ahead and talk about my final conclusions to everything. So we'll do that instead. So, yeah, I guess I'll say my final conclusions near the end, I feel like. So for now, we'll just open up boxes, I guess, just to see where we go from here. But I think, there's nothing really to show off in the boxes as far as stuff goes. I mean, I'll probably go up until the, you know, we get to the dun-dun-dun-dun, you know. But after that, it's like, there's no point. So let's go ahead and do this. Open up this here. Got more presents. Yes, that's nice. Again, I feel like I need to get rid of some of these items I got in my inventory. There's too much stuff. Because I don't know where else I'm going to put it except for my inventory. Like, you know, just stuck's in there. I think I don't know how much is available to be spent, though, before it's all done. Yeah, so there we go. And here we go, everybody. Let's do it. A holiday festivity. Yeah, there you go. And then we're done. Right. So I'm going to open these boxes on my off time. If something does pop up, I'll make another video saying otherwise, but I'm not going to let you sit here and watch me open up 44 boxes because there's nothing really fun about that. And what I think we'll do after the fact... Oh my god, there's 12 presents. Do you think that's enough? God. Alright. So that's 12, and then that's 6. So that's 18 boxes altogether, and that doesn't count the fact that I might open up more. Oh god. Alright. So that's it for now. I will come back. I'll probably come back to try to say happy holidays when it comes to Sunday, but I mean, I'll try. But I don't know. Other than that, it's going to be a bunch of just trying to get everything going. So, you know, bear with me on that. But, yeah. The holiday season is certainly here. And the story is finished before then. So, let's see how far we can get to. And, oh, hello, Holiday Crow. That was fun. Right. Perfectly matched. No, look at that. We're actually getting close to this. So, we might even get past that. Fun indeed. Alright, well, that's it for now. I shall return when something fun happens. So, best wishes. You know, I just opened up some boxes, and, sure enough, I got more boxes, and we're pretty much close to finishing off getting the last prize. So I might as well, you know what, just go ahead and just kind of do this. And I guess, finish this off, and I guess give you my final thoughts here, and just kind of go from there. Okay, I don't need that. Thank you, though, for advertising it, though. Okay, one more. Yeah, and then let's do this. There we go. Alright, so with that, let's see how much we need. Okay, so we need a little bit more. So let's go ahead and sell some stuff. So let's sell that. Oh, that definitely. And there you go, with 50,000 points in under 10 days, we have gotten everything, including the grand prize. In this case, it's this nice animated holiday chandelier, which for some reason is not a decoration. You would think it would be, but it's not. Very weird. I do like the fact that it's how it's decorated, though. Like, you know, how festive it is. There you go. Kind of weird, but it works out well. I do like that. festive and everything like that. And what I mean by that is that, you know, it's obviously designed after this here, this chandelier, but it's not a costume. So that's weird. That's something I've noticed, that recently they're not doing this with costume stuff. I wonder why. It's very odd. You would think there'd be a costume for the skin, but no. Weird. It's its own separate item. Huh, odd. Anyways, let's just move this. Let's just move this away so that way we can see Morticia's lovely face. If we can, yeah, over here. Oh, that's better. Better indeed. Right, so now then, let's go ahead and talk about my final conclusions to everything. So, I honestly feel like this update was pretty well done. Probably not the best as far as things are concerned. Like, you know, it's out of everything of this year, it's not the greatest one of them all. But it certainly is a nice end to this series. And I think, you know, it'd be interesting to see what the previous director would have done for this one. But I'm still liking this. It does bring me back to back in the day. And the items were good. I like the story. I feel like the story could have went a little bit more in depth, because it was like, oh, we're doing stuff for assimilation, and more of the let's build stuff. But, you know, then it kind of was as like, oh, here's some gifts. So, again, it's kind of like, I don't know. It feels like there was a story there, and then it kind of changed to something else. So, it's what it is. Certainly good. Definitely good. I don't know where exactly it would be placed, but near the end of this video, you'll probably find out where I ended up putting everything together. So, quite interesting indeed to see what goes on here. But yeah, other than that, I certainly love this update. I do like how everything was turned out, and we'll go from there. So, yeah, I guess I shall see you, hopefully during Christmas. So, happy holidays and all that type of stuff. Well, this is as close as time as any, but at the moment of this point, it is Christmas time. So Merry Christmas to everybody. But that's not the only reason I'm also doing this season greetings. But the other reason too is that I was trying to see if I can get myself the pop-up window that kind of advertised the bundles, and unfortunately I didn't get it. But fortunately, someone on the group ended up posting it. So here it is. This is what it looks like when you were advertised for the 3 packs. So yes, the 3 packs were on sale, which is weird, but hey, whatever, it works. So yeah, there you go. And yeah, hope you enjoyed your day of the festivities. By the time you watch this, it's already over and we're in the new year. But hey, back right now, we're still in 2022. Auntie Slim has given me what I want. Thank you. He'll still do that though. And now, let's build this. And when we return, such a thing should be done. Hooray. There's 3 days left. Well, I mean 4 days technically. Then it's a Friday. And as you can see, I'm starting to get the winter stuff going. I've yet to clear everything just yet, so I'll show that off. But there's another reason why I'm kind of here. Not because of Noel, mind you. Yeah, there's that type of stuff there. I'm kind of currently working on this, so that's still going on. And Wednesday is helping me get that stuff there. But there is one last thing I wanted to, well, hopefully the bundle for both Pugsley and Wednesday, namely this one here, should be made available today. If not, then this week. I guess we'll find out eventually, but that's my guess. It should be like this weekend, but we'll see. Anyways, the real reason is because of this. Assimilation. Because if you remember, that's all said and done. So once I click it, it should move over and we get to continue on with the story. So let's do that. Also, by the way, apologies on my voice. I'm trying to keep it down because it's a little bit still sleeping hours here, and I'm back on to going on midnights. Right. So now time to customize it. Blue's kind of cool, but I like the black because it has a lot of spooky stuff. Like if I go to red and blue,
Yeah, same thing, but the black one, that's where it's at. Look at all that stuff that's offered, like skulls. Yum yum.
I thought we Addams had market cornered on delicious, creepy snacks. But these chocolate beans grown in plastic pots are tasty.
Pugsley, you're supposed to take them out of the wrapper before you eat them.
Yeah, but where's the fun in that, Wednesday? Anywho, let's continue on with the assimilation stuff.
So, how are people of assimilation going to get around town?
Walk around aimlessly like everyone else. It's not like you can drive.
And the latest innovation, the electric car. They're super trendy right now.
Oh no, not those.
Aren't they supposed to be good for the environment?
Well, sure. But I like them for how smug I feel driving one.
Well, at least Margot's being honest. Place the electric car. Customize the electric car. Alright, so let's see. How much is this? Not that bad. I'm not sure where I could put this, to tell you the truth. Let's see. You know what? Yeah. That's probably a good spot. How much do you need? We need metals and glass. So far glass is being done right now. So we'll have her still do that. And then we'll have him do this. So that's perfect. Right, so that's about it for now. I shall return if the bundle's here. If not, then other things will happen. I'll make sure to say my goodbyes. Anywho, see you in a bit. Hopefully not whispering.
This is my second time recording because I realized I wasn't recording my mic. So, oops. But hey, Happy New Year! It is the 1st of 2023, and as you can see, we have 35 hours left before the event ends, and we also have this, the New Year's Revolution, and it's a side thing with 20. I might get it, but I don't know. I might decide whether or not if I'm going to do it or not. But anywho, that's not the real reason why I'm going to be talking about this. Partially too, it's because hopefully I should seeing how long this is, this might be the end video because I think the next update is going to be, this might be the last clip to this video, just because I think the Frozen bundle pack, the two with Pugsley, the Wendigo and the ice thing, I don't think it's gonna come until next week, and I think by then it should be like whatever. But that's not the real reason why I'm doing this video. While I was doing every end of the month, I look at Pixowl's. I will go to Century Tower to kind of look at what is the revenue for Pixowl roughly. Again, this is just taking in for in-game apps, so it doesn't do anything else. So it kind of gives a rough estimate of how much money it made and how much downloads it was for everything. Because, certain games I review, I want to see how well it's doing. And something interesting has popped up. It turns out when I go to the Apple section, it seems as though Apple decided to accidentally reveal what the next update's going to be. Because I got to see not only the icon of the app, but also the screen, title screen. And boy, oh boy, what an interesting event idea. I'm looking forward to seeing exactly how well this is going to turn out, because this is the new guy who's coming in, and what a way to start the new year. I'm not going to say what it is just yet, but because I want to keep it kind of secret, but it's going to be interesting to see how I'm going to design Gail, because the theming of it, I figured this would be a perfect theme for this kind of game. And it was kind of an idea that was going on in March, but this is the full-fledged, this is what's going to happen. So, needless to say, I'm looking forward to seeing this new year start off with a bang, literally. And I'm quite intrigued to see how this world turns out. But yeah, by the time I come back, this whole thing should be done, and I should probably also introduce the new thing. But yeah, I think we're going to end it, because I think it's going to be long enough for this video. And yeah, the next update, most likely going to show off the bundle, because unfortunately the bundle did not appear during this time here. So, yeah, it's unfortunate, but, you know, it's what it is. Sometimes it happens, right? Anywho, hopefully you enjoyed this year. Everything about it seems pretty fun. I did enjoy it. And now we're going to go to the end slate, where I'm going to tell you, overall, 2022, what was my best updates and what's the worst updates. So I'm going to let my editing self tell you all that stuff and have a nice screen, kind of like what I did last year and the year before. So, you know, all that said and more. Anywho, that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a good vacation, holidays that you were celebrating. Hope you have a good new year. Here's hoping 2023 is better than 2022, as we say every year, new year. But I digress. Anyways, catch you later.
Oh, so one last thing I wanted to mention is the camper is now gone because it's the new year. So, yeah, they weren't kidding with that. So, yeah, that's interesting.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, ends the event of Toy Town Tinkers and also the end of 2022. And it is quite an experience. I won't try to take you too long, but if you've seen my last year and years before, assuming I've already done it, but I digress. But I have done this type of tradition, and this is the third time I'm doing it, where I'm going to be reviewing different perspectives and things. But before I do that, let's talk about this event and how I feel about it. So, let's go ahead and do that right about now. So, anyways, I do like how this event turned out. Again, most of the items were kind of nice in the sense of that nature. It felt a little... how do I put this? It was Christmassy, don't get me wrong, but it just felt like there was something missing about it. And partially, I feel like the reason why this was the case may have something to do with the fact that it kind of told the story of, oh, we're going to a simulation to kind of do something for toys, but then it kind of abruptly ended to do this other thing. I would have been fine with just having that one main focus to be kind of like a toy Christmas type of thing, maybe, but hey, the game does what it wants to do, and that's just what they want to achieve. But all in all, I think I really did like this one. It certainly was the best Christmas event that we had, and I feel like, if anything, it did its job. Right. Now then, let's talk about this year as a whole. And it was quite interesting. I did in fact enjoy the creator of this year for the most part, from January to November at the very latest. And we're going to be taking a look at some of his stuff and talking about what I feel was the best and worst, and then showing you my final conclusion where I rank everything up in that tier list for that year in particular. So, let's go ahead and talk about what I felt were the least favorable, and I will talk about them each individually. So let's go ahead and do that as we speak. So, the third worst, technically, I feel, was the Valentine's Day special we had, which was Romance and Rampage. The reason why I felt this one was a little bit down was, I guess, it's something weird with Addams and Valentine's Day. It seems like they kind of have this weird kind of like, it doesn't... I don't know what it is. There's always, every time Valentine's Day, they're just kind of like, you know. Nothing really stood out to me as far as items and stuff goes. But this year was different because I think out of all the Valentine's Day specials, this one was the best one out of them all. And their theming was interesting. It also fits well with Gomez and Morticia as a whole. I love the items they kind of came with this, as well as the costumes, and especially Fester's. I thought that was very amusing. And honestly, I didn't think it was that bad as far as things go. But that's usually what could be expected for something like this. But yeah, there's that. Right. Now we go to the second worst one, which was Paint Patrick's. The reason why Paint Patrick's was in this far down is mostly because March, it was again St. Patrick's Day themed, kinda, but it was mostly more war paint kind of like I guess I'm trying to think of the word here. It's not like apocalyptic, but it kind of like was in that kind of vein. Had a lot of Goosebumpsy reference, especially with the slime and the green and all that stuff. And the story was somewhat amusing, especially with the leprechaun loan sharks. But yeah, I mean, I guess my disappointment is the fact that we didn't actually get to see these leprechauns in action. And it just, in general, just felt like it was missing something, but I can't really put my finger on it. It was just not there, you know what I mean? It just, I don't know. I guess out of all the updates that we had thus far, this one was like not my most favorable one, which would make sense because the last one, the worst update, I put worst in quotations because when I show you what this one is, you'll be surprised. Kinda. And what I mean by this is that, well, there always has to be a loser. But this year's loser is the first one we got this year, Bitter Blizzard. Now, although I say this is the worst one, I will make a mention if you watch that playthrough, you'll know, and I said that as long as things are not below this one, then that means it did a good enough year. And this is the lowest one, which means everything else surpassed my expectations. So, to say the least, this wasn't a very bad event. It was like my least favorite, let's put it that way. So instead of the worst, it's least favorite. But why was this my least favorite? I guess the theme of it was just kind of basic. I mean, ice and coal and stuff like that. You can only do so much with stuff in that kind of nature. This was also the first time they did this for the new director, so it was kind of getting their footing into the door. So I feel like for the most part, this was just kind of there for the most things, but I digress. It's what it was, and yeah, it's for the most part, it was pretty decent for what it was, but it just wasn't for me. And yeah, I guess there you go. I mean, if you've seen the Let's Plays, you probably would have a good expectation after seeing everyone else. It's just a little bit more surpass and wow factor. But let's go ahead and now talk about the best ones. But before I do that, I want to give an honorable mention because this didn't hit the top 3, but I want to make a mention of this anyways because this deserves the mention. Because this won the popular vote according to people in the forum. That is Wednesday in Wonderland, the April event this year, the Easter Fools as it were. And I gotta say, when I first figured it out what this update was, I was looking forward to it, and I was not disappointed. They did a really good job putting the theme of Addams and Wonderland together. It just fits well. I thought it was kind of kooky, like it was supposed to be. The Addams were pretty much not that bad. And honestly, I can see why people love it, because the theme of it really does capture the whole Wonderland theme, and it was somewhat of like, oh, that's genius, rabbits and stuff like that. Why didn't I think of that? That would make sense. And their explanation of the whole story, Weird Eldritch book kind of turning everyone into characters did make sense, you know, for Addams anyways. So, as a whole, I feel like I have to make a mention of this because this would be criminally undermined if I did not. And, you know, again, my expectations was this was the best one, but again, a lot of other updates came before it, did a lot more better, in my opinion, with the updates, the items, and things of that nature, and how they did everything up together. So, let's go ahead and talk about the third place favorite update of this year, which is Bestial Blooming. Yes, the May flower update. It was interesting because I didn't think this would be, like, the theming of it, you wouldn't expect this to be third favorite, but the reason I picked this as third favorite was not only just because of the new features that got added to this update and the new, the other stuff too, as far as things go, but they introduced a new character, that being Ichabod Jr., which I was surprised they ended up introducing because I thought they did all the characters, but not, they ended up having the tree be the walk around, and I was surprised with that. The story was actually quite fun. I did like the idea of that we get to look at the other family member, that of Cleopatra's family, and just how they ended up going about it. And the items were actually not that bad as far as decorations and stuff goes, and honestly, I think they did a good job as far as theming. And yeah, the new mechanic being added, which that was the time traveler Agatha. And, you know, although I didn't use her at all, it is interesting to kind of look back in the past with some stuff that she did. Alright, so, second place, my favorite, goes to Fishing Frenzy, the family reunion update of this year, 2022, the August update. This was interesting why I decided to pick this as my second favorite. I think because of the fact that they added a lot, the items they added were really well done as far as things go. Costumes were actually kind of fun. I love the idea that the animation actually had associations with the actual assimilation characters, so we actually got to see them in the mansion. Although technically, like, you can't really get them in the mansion, this was the best way to do it, and I thought that was the very ingenious way of doing it, kind of bypassing it by having it be an animation. But you know, I thought it was kind of clever to be like, oh, they finally got him in there. That's really nice. And also the tie-in, the fact they got Fester as the octopus monster, which if you've seen the second movie, you know where that's coming from. So I thought, you know, that had to be a costume at some point. And sure enough, they found a way to kind of do it with this theme here. Although, technically, when you think of the story of how it went about, it kind of seems kind of dumb because it's taking place in the mansion, but you know, imagination is always key when it comes to stuff like this. So, with that in mind, you might be curious to see what's my number one favorite update of this year, in my opinion. Well, you probably won't be so surprised by this, but my favorite event this year was Alien Attack, the Halloween update of this year, 2022. Why did I like this one out of everything? Oh geez, it was because it's Halloween and I'm spooky and I love that kind of stuff. That certainly helped, but, you know, didn't mean that it would be the best. Well, look at what happened last year. That didn't end up winning. So why did I pick this one? I feel like not only were the items very clever as far as adding it, making a new interesting theme, but also keeping it Halloween themed to put it in perspective, but they added a whole lot of stuff in there to kind of fit with the theme. The music fits everything, all that type of stuff, but one of the best things they did was this year had this this overarching storyline that kind of happened ever since the beginning of May, I think. Yeah, like you would say, like it kind of had a bit of story, but May was when it started, and this overarching story led all the way up to this point here. This was like the final grandiose, and I feel like after talking with the guy and he ended up going to better pastures, this was his magnum opus, and what a way to end it. The storyline was kind of clever. I did like the fact that the space pumpkin heads that kind of remind me again of Goosebumps stuff, and honestly I think they did a good job as far as adding everything going there and the theme and stuff. But yeah, that's just overall, that's partially why I like this update and everything about it. Right, so now here is the picture of all of them together, and you get to see where I rank everything from worst to best. Now mind you, like I said, although I say the thing was the worst, this actually did a very good job as far as themes and updates go. I think they did a really good job as far as like what they did here, and it's probably one of my favorite years so far that this game has produced, so there's that there. And yeah, that's about it. So, that's the end of 2022, and now we're going on to 2023. And like I've hinted at the end of the video there, I know what's coming up next, because it hasn't hit the game just yet, but whew, boy, I certainly am digging the theme, and I think they're doing an interesting job, especially introducing a character that was introduced last year and bringing them into this part, so we get to see them in action. And what a way to start the new year off. So maybe this actually might break the curse of actually making this be a good update. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But anyways, I've been Grim, and I'll be seeing you next time for whatever the Addams family has in store for us in the new year. Until then, hopefully you had yourself an enjoyous holiday or unhappy holidays. And here's to 2023. Let's see how kooky we can get with the new director, shall we?